Air ting ting. Shiggity ting ting. Air ting ting. Shiggity ting ting. Air ting ting. Shiggity ting ting. Air ting ting. Do you know what that means? I thought so. Playing music, experiencing music is part of the African heritage. Rhythm is a natural thing in their bodies. This is what they say, and I believe that. You just experience call and response. Look at the joy in this man's face, enjoying music and enjoying the expression of the rhythm. When you connect to the rhythm and the drums, there's a certain energy that transforms your energy with the drums and combines. This is very special. There is a doctor, a professor called Asisi H.J. Hayaya. He has a degree and he works at the University and the Technology of Malaysia. And he basically says that in general, people think that music was created purely for entertainment. And I believe that is not so, and he also confirms this. He also says that when we play music, when we listen to music, we really experience a high level of transformation of energy. And as a musician, I so believe that. He also says that we have like 100 billion neurons in our brains. And these neurons, when we use them, they get stronger. When you don't use them, they might die. Now my question to you, do you use your 100 billion neurons? There's also a doctor, he's a professor in Amsterdam. He's a professor of neuropsychology. And he teaches at the Vrije Universiteit from Amsterdam. And he says that his focus is basically on the relationship between movement and improving your memory. This is very interesting. Why do I start with this? Because I'm not a scientist. I come from the University of Life and Experience. And I have experienced a lot of things with music while teaching and talking to children. As a storyteller, but this is not how I started. I started as a drummer. I was 3 years old, back in Suriname, Koningsstraat. This is where I was born. And on my yard was a barrel, an all barrel. And I was too small to hit it from the top. So I hit it from the side. And I saw these little girls dancing, and I said, wow, this is interesting. I have effect. I could influence them by playing music and enjoying myself. So I thought to myself, if I can influence these girls at 3 years old, what will happen when I'm 16? So I decided to become a professional drummer. This is one of the reasons. I wanted to be world champion of drumming. I know it didn't exist, but this is what I wanted to. I started touring all over the world, playing with different artists from Jamaica to Suriname, from Morocco. And I enjoyed myself so much. I was in my zone, so to speak. But then somebody discovered me as a storyteller. The person said, you are a storyteller. And I said, no, I am not. He said, yes, you are. But I said, no, my identity is a drummer. But then it took 3 months for me to realize that there was a storyteller in me. And after more than 5,000 performances as an Anansi storyteller, yes, you heard me right, 5,000 performances, I realized that what I was seeing with the children when I was telling the stories, that they enjoyed the stories so much that the teachers were asking me, how come you are getting these results with these children? And I did not know. So I started investigating, making notes, taking notes. What happened here? What happened in this class? And I started a program called Musomak in 2005. And we worked with 15 grammar schools, 32 groups and 850 pupils. And what we basically did, we were talking about music and social activity, about their religion. And we found out that these children were starting to enjoy themselves even more while I was coming to the school as a guest teacher. And then I was doing body clapping with them. And then we found out that her attention span grew from just doing these little silly exercises that I came up with. I also came up with an idea that was called Music Doctor, because we have a doctor for your teeth, we have a doctor for your bones, for your brains, but we don't have a music doctor. So I put on a coat, a white one, put some spectacles on without glasses, and I was the music doctor. And they could come to me and say, "Music doctor, I don't know how to sing." I say, "No problem, I'll write a note for you, and you go to Multijam, and you will have fun." And how silly this sounds is how silly it is, but it worked. So now we've been doing this for 5 years in Rotterdam, and these children are coming and enjoying themselves fully. But then I said to myself, wow, if this happens with this silly thing that I'm creating, what would be the next step? What would happen to them? Then I saw the research from these doctors, what happens to the brains when they listen to music, when they participate in music. They became more confident. They became a little smarter. Then I say, what would be the next step? To create a platform where I could not be there, but they could just have this as a tool and go there and do these body percussion exercises. Again, I'm not a scientist, but I saw the studies that what happens to your brain when you are active in music and when you listen to music. For instance, classical music gives you a lot of, frequency in your brain, and it activates your brain even more. Now, I did this because I worked with a team of people that supported me, enabled me to do that. I talked to somebody in Cambodia the other day, and she saw the video, and she said, "This is so interesting, I want to introduce it into Sweden." So what is the next step? What is the new beginning? I started as a small drummer playing these drums. I was 3 years old. I didn't have any money to buy an instrument. And now, with a new beginning, we have a way to help maybe thousands, millions of children all around the world to have access to a tool that doesn't cost money. Now, I can talk all day about this, which normally when I do a training, it's a 12-hour training. You don't want to hear that now. I want you to experience what happens to your brain when I do what I do with the children. Are you ready for that? Yes. No, I don't believe you. Are you ready for that? Yes. Okay, so sit up straight, because when you sit up straight, you are more activated and your brain will work even better. Just follow me, okay? Just follow me. Put your hands together. Move like I do. Put a smile on your face. It's free. Now take them apart a little bit and make this sound. Sounds brilliant. Now speed it up a little bit. A little more. Come on, come on. Excellent. Now, this is easy. I see your face. Oh, Winston, this is simple. Now, let's make it a little bit more interesting. I'll count to 4, and then we'll start again. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3. Stop. We'll do it on the legs. Same thing. I'll count to 4 again. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2. Again. Stop. Now it's simple, but let's combine the first exercise with the second. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1. Again. Now your legs. Again. Now we get into the exercise that will challenge your brain, maybe fry it if you don't pay attention. Watch what I do and do what I do. Go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. All 3 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1. Again. Woo! Legs. Again. Oh, now we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're having problems, are you? Let's do one more. Let's do one more. This is an easy one. Go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All them together, all the 4 together. Yeah, are you ready? All your brains fried already? Not yet? There we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Again. 1. Now your legs, please. 1. Do it again. 1. Oh, the exciting one. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go, oh, help me, please, Winston. This is too exciting. Now, listen to this. Now you might think, oh, Winston, I cannot do this. This is too difficult. And this is what the children told me. Then I said, you know what? Let me use a little bit contrast. Now you're challenged. Now let me challenge you a little bit more. Let's speed it up. Let's speed it up. Don't think, just do. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2. Again. And legs. 1, 2. Again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2. Again. Legs. Again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you go, wow. And now we're going to slow it down to just have you feel that now you learn something in 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2. Again. Legs. Ooh, this sounds so good. Again. And now. 1, 2. Oh, this is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you understand why the children loved it so much. Thank you for your attention. My name is Winston.